What's up? What's going on with everybody? Hey, I'm your man, the Cash Minister. I'm the owner of Employee the Boss. Thank you so much for coming on and coming with me today while I'm live, and also for the ones who are watching replay. I definitely greatly appreciate you very much. And so, man, it's awesome. It's great, man. I'm telling you, everything is good. I love you guys, and you guys are amazing, phenomenal in life and in the world. So just definitely want to tell you your importance of what you're doing and how you go forward and really crushing in life because without you, man, life it wouldn't really be, man, it wouldn't really be what it needs to be for everybody else in a difference and everybody making his life and changing, going forward, crushing it. So you know what? I love you very much. Like I said, thank you for everybody. I definitely appreciate you very much. We're gonna continue again on. We're gonna talk about branding, um, and going forward, and how to go about doing it. Why is it important? And you know, it's like very important to ourselves, to our personal wise, and in our business, and how we go forth and how we do things. Because you know what, it is it's like the key, it's the juice. You know what I mean? It's the oil in the engine of life. And so we really had to pay attention to it and really monitor it and really observe really how it really makes a difference and how we go about and how we handle ourselves, how we really go about in business because it's key, it's everything. So we're gonna talk about how branding is distinctive and relevant. So first of all, branding is it's really about your value, your beliefs, and what you believe in. Okay, and the brand is all around your value, your beliefs. Okay, it's not um, um, value is not branding, but branding is around your values. So how you show up each and every day, and truly how you believe, what you think, what you desire, what's very important and key to you, your business. That's what you're gonna keep showing up each and every day as you go about and going forward. And that's what you got to present to your first of all to yourself, but also to the world. So as you do that, and you keep thinking about your values or what you stand on, um, it's it works, okay. And like I said, it's a foundation to work off of in everything that you pivot and move and how you go about and do, okay. Also, it's about like the results that you want for others, okay. Far as for me, I'm a transformation coach. I help with people like in business and life. So I help them first of all by transforming within themselves. That's what I do, and going about and making the things happen so they can do what they need to, so they can show up as the best. I have covered a lot of this in a lot of videos too. You know what? People think that they need business skills or certain other things that will really like that will be that transformation or that next part that will get them to where they need to get to. And thinking, oh, if I just learn this or if I do that, that will really help me out. In reality, a lot of it, that stuff is like it's so easy. The things that you need to learn or to do and things that sort, it really comes easy. But if your mindset or your where you come from is not in a good standpoint of about or yourself or your reasoning or why going in business or why you want to help your customers or clients or things of that sort, it really kind of comes hard in running business and going for what you want to do. So also as well, value is about your interests, what what you what's very important to you. Okay, and that's like it's when things come up and things start to compete about what you should do first, and the demands in life, and so just like hey, let's say, I mean, no, there's nobody really doing like speaking engagements on stages and things like that. But when there's a commitment for you to go about, and there's three or four of these things or bookings that you have, you got to look at which ones will you accept. Does it line up for where I want to go and what I really want to do? Okay. And if it doesn't really line up for your goal, your focus, or your purpose, don't commit yourself to that time or to that area. Okay. And that would really help you eliminate the list of what should I do first? What's most hey, you go by that. Hey, this is the most important. This doesn't line up with me. This does. This goes to where I want to do and what I'm committed to. Hey, that's what you base your values off of. That's what you make your decisions. And it's also as well, as you start doing that, you start showing up as that type of person going forward and making that happen. Okay. So also values by how you act, believe, and how you really carry yourself. And so this is the whole system within inside of, like, you know what? How are you moving? What do you care about? How do you what is the morals, the values, um, the instincts, and the things that you really want to go forward and do? This is what how you will present and carry yourself and going forward. So that's what value is. Okay, the value is that it surrounds everything in what you do. Okay, all right, and that's a really like a part that you want everybody to know and see and do. Okay, because when you start doing that, people will start saying, you know what? They'll start telling your values for other people. No, hey, that doesn't line up for him. That doesn't line up for her. Okay, so that's just not going to really work. Just like I'll take for example, one of my values is about doing going forward with excellence, and so I try to work on and trying to provide more than enough, come above and beyond, and really put forth my best. So anybody who doesn't try to really come forward, or they just like, I'm just gonna kind of do this. I don't really care. So what? That's right there. Those people we don't really connect or resonate really that much. Okay. So also let's talk about like that's the part that really like distinguish you in how you go forward and really to make it happen. Okay. Now let's talk about relevance. Okay. Being relevant is the part of, okay, this is like a stacking. Okay. These are stacked on top of each other in how it comes. Okay. So like, hey, what makes you relevant in branding is, hey, how much you understand and you care about your clients and how you can come about and really to accomplish or get them the results that they up there looking for. So that's important for you to be very relevant. Okay, so let me give you um, also the understanding of between like how really relevant it really makes a difference. For example, marriage. Okay, they care about the well-being of each other. Okay, wife cares about the husband. Husband cares about the wife and the family, making sure that uh, things are taken care of, bills, roof over their head, protected, things of that sort, emotional needs and things of this sort. And so they care about each other, uh, mental, physical, you know, all those things that come in between. They care about each other. I give you an example of, here about the well-being of my clients and customers. For example, I belong to a few groups, and so I do really care about getting results for people, and so I will every now and then I will make sure that, you know what, somebody have a problem, I will answer. Sometimes I don't even charge nothing for it, but for overall, I know of how I go about and how I do things. Okay, and so that is important. That, hey, There's sometimes I don't charge for what I do. There's things pro bono, then there's things I charge for. So why is that important? Because look, I understand as well my own value, my own worth. So the same thing is if you're somebody who wants to make a difference, you have to understand your value. Okay, and that's different from other values, but your worth. Okay, and if you was to give away everything, you can't give away everything of what you do. Okay, so look at it like, hey, if you try to over just just you just give away, you do it for free, you do it for free, and you don't really understand your value, your worth, or allow the law of compensation to come back to you, then you won't no longer be in business, okay? Because you it's breaking the law, okay? If you're not able to take care of your family, your needs, and you want, how can you also go forward? But also within a relationship between a client and a mentor or coach or something like that, they won't really, if the relationship becomes awkward, it comes weird because they taken, but I mean they not giving back to say, you know what, I really appreciate the value that you give me. And so it has to be like, hey, value in exchange for money and things of this sort. Because if you don't, it comes an obligation and becomes um, a need based type thing, and then they just start distancing themselves because they're like, I'm not really giving back or contributing to this, so this is not really helping out. Also, being relevant is like caring about your clients' needs, your customer needs, and also you supporting their future, they fear, and you want to provide that safe place and understanding of, you know what, you care about them, you care about what holds them back, you care about where they want to go to, you care about the results they want to make in their life, you care about each and every one of these things. And so you are putting yourself in that place that, you know what, I know that other people are not really taking that time for you to go forward, and within that, so I'm putting my time and my effort, my whole being into you, and I care about what you're doing. I care about where you want to go. I care about the results that you want to do. I care about the problems you want to solve and the needs and everything else that you have in your life. Okay? So that's how you become relevant with your client, with your customer. And so that is very important to understand their needs and understand their wants, understand their fears, understand the problems that they have, and help them go forward in doing that and to get that, to crush that, to move it. So that's part of how you be distinctive and relevant. Okay. What distinguish you is, hey, your values, your goals, and how you set yourself apart, and how the things you act on and believe on. And so every time they see and interact with you, they interact with your values, your principles, and what you stand on and how you go forward. That's so key to life. And like I said, that's what they start seeing as they interact with you, whether on an online basis or in the brick and mortar place. And so they're like, hey, I'm familiar with this. I'm familiar of how I get treated. I'm familiar of how they care about me, how they take me in, and what the things and desires I want. Hey, what is my problems? Well, how they want to solve it for me. What is important to me as a customer and as a person in that place. They care about me as that place. That's what you want as they go forward in helping and you help out other people. They start to know that. All right. I hope this helped out. Hope to make a difference. Definitely let me get your feedback on it. Hoping that it resonate. So hey, I'm your man, the Cash Minister. I love you, and I look forward to talking to you later. All right, you guys take